Now we can preview it here. And we got the beginning and the end of our sample. Next, we're going to need to probably truncate this sample, cut it down at the beginning and the end, make sure it fits, and see if it loops, if you like it or not, so we can use it for something. You never know. So first thing to do, we're going to go to our start point. Now we're going to move it by maybe 3 digits. We'll move it 3 digits over, and then we'll turn our data wheel a little bit more. We're going to use in larger increments. We're going to go larger and larger here right up to this point. Great. And now we want to zoom in. We'll press Shift and the right cursor key, and we're zooming into the beginning of the sample. We're moving in too large. It's too large. So we want to lower the amount of increments we're moving in, so we'll move back to maybe just 2 digits. If we're moving slower, that's even better. A little blip, just see if that actually has a good sound to it or not. Okay, I'm just hitting that up and down, see if it's right. I don't know yet, so we'll keep that. I'll zoom back out, pressing Shift and the left zoom arrow. And now I'm going to move the cursor down to the point out. And I'll move it to maybe 4 digits across, so we can at least move in larger increments to get to the end of the sample. And now we'll zoom in again, and we'll go Shift and use the right. And now we're going to go all the way back into the sample again. Okay, that's too far back in. Of course, we're moving in large increments. Got to move down again. Always be aware of that. See this? Look at this. Now watch. See how it grays it out? So the part that we're not using gets grayed out, and the part that we are using maintains the color blue. So I'll move back here to larger increments to get to the end of the sample. And there at the end, and now get close to the end, I'll move in smaller increments. This is very important to know. And I'll zoom in again. So you can adjust your sample. Get where you want to have it at exactly right there. Looks good. We'll see. Let's see. We're going to move the cursor down now to the loop section. It's just loop. And I'll press preview. So it's dragging when it comes to the mix. It's dragging on the beginning. The beginning's probably a little off. So I'll go back to the top. It could be the end too. You never know. So we're just going to try and adjust it here. And we're going to move in small increments. Just 1 increment here. I'm going to go right to where this beat starts maybe. See that waveform is right there? We're just starting to cross the axis. Okay. I think that'll work. Okay, so I've got my beginning and my end here, and we want to see what's up. Let's press preview. So it's not really looping. See how it's just like dragging in. So I think it's because of the beginning. It's not really on. I'll show you that right now. We'll go to, we are in the top. Make sure your cursor's in start point. Next we'll press Shift and our right cursor key, and you'll see here where the waveform gets bigger at the top there. See that? This beginning part right here. Let's press preview. It's almost on it, so I'm going to move it over a little bit and see how this sounds where it's closer to the hit. Someone's cutting it off there a little too much. Let's cut it to right here. A little bit dragging, a little bit. Let's try it right there. Okay, let's look at the end now. Now see that? I'm in this zoom. And the zoom I was in showed me the beginning at that point and now the end at that point. So you can go back and forth. It's much better. Much easier this way actually. And the zooms are still there. The top again. little bit of and a little more maneuvering here. Let's get a little more on the edge to this thing. Maybe cut it right there. I can hold it down. So you can hold it down and move the cursor and has no effect. So it's important to make sure that you do your editing, then press your cursor. So I like it right about there, really. That's good. And now we move down to the bottom here, and we have our end cut off right. Maybe want to add a little more to the edge right there where that sample dies out, and press preview. Now it says like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. What's just a 1 bar phrase?